Okay, we got started on cleaning up the face and the hat area, and I think now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and start working on the legs. So basically I'm going to do the same thing as what I did last time, is I'm going to use my V-tool and just follow my pencil mark around. And get into a couple areas and you'll be cutting cross grain and it gets a little tougher, but go ahead and follow this all the way around. Okay, now go ahead and cut this back side of his legs here. I'll go ahead and do the front. Let's take that V-tool right up the middle and turn around and come from the top side down. Okay. I'll run right along the top of his shoes. Right down to the bottom of his leg there. We'll do the same thing over here. Look, it's kind of hard to see. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the inside there. I'll do the same thing over here. Take that knife and take it right to the corner. Then I want to start cutting the tops of the shoes back to our V-cut. Okay. Yeah, shoes are a little bit too wide there, so I want to bring those in just a little bit. I'll go over here and do the same thing. Work back to that V-cut. Round his shoe off there a little bit. Just cleaning up the rough out marks. Got my knife over there. If you want the front of those to be a little bit thicker, stand up a little bit more. Just kind of make some vertical cuts there. Clean this up right here. There we go. We'll clean all this up whenever we get to put in the tops of his pants there. Okay. There we go. Okay, for the pant area, what I found is I use what they call a thumbnail gouge. You can see the shape of it. You can see that very good or not. And what I'll do is I'll run it right along the bottom here. And I use the bottom and the flare on the tool to help me make that cut. I'll go all the way around just the bottom of the jacket. Now I'm going to have a nasty mess right here where this bad part of the wood was, so may not carve all that out of there. Okay, so that tool really helps clean up the bottom of it, and then you go to a bigger one. I think that that flex cut set's got 4 different sizes in it, and I really like them for this type of work. Use them to help set some of the face. So when we get into an area where we can use it, I'll just go to a regular gouge. And pretty much all the tools that I use, flex cut tools, I believe it's Flex Cut set 405 that has 9 tools in it, and it basically, for everything I do, it's got all the tools you'll need, all the profiles. Just kind of come in here and clean this up. And get it to a point where I can use my knife on it. Not going to work too much in that area right there. It's going to start chipping out on me. Kind of clean that up a little bit, and then I'll take my knife and kind of finish it up. And you get some of those pieces right there, just take your gouge and go back and take them out. One thing when I'm looking back here, I need to go ahead and cut this shape here. Separate the back of his heels a little bit. We're going to put some cuffs on the bottom of his pants here in just a minute. I'm going to give him the little creases in his knees. So we'll put one there. Put one there. Make this a little bit deeper. I want to cut from that direction. Basically making a V cut here. Go and even those out. Okay. There's still a little bit of cleanup to do in here. Alright, so now we'll draw the tops of his cuffs of his pants. Bring those on around. We're going to use our V-tool again. Come back in here from the other side. Okay. So then I just want to make a series of cuts. From the leg down to the cuff on his pants. Well, that's a really bad spot right there. There we go, we'll skip that. Okay, and then we get up here to the front. We want to make that cut a little deeper. Go over here and make it a little deeper. Clean up any of those areas. Then I'll look at it and see if you notice anything that, if it doesn't look quite right as far as shape goes, go ahead and make your adjustments to it so it has a nice round feel to it. So it looks a little better, but I still think his shoes need to go. See if I can get a hold of this here. Need to go in a little bit. Just taking out that little piece right there. Trying to keep both sides the same thickness. Okay. And we'll go ahead and work on the rest of the body in the next video.